Alright, here we go. Stage 2. I sped the whole thing up, so 40 minutes is going to be condensed down into like a little under 10 minutes. There's only 14 people in here, so I was kind of worried there wasn't going to be a good pace group to get in. So it took off kind of fast, averaging about 20 miles an hour, not too bad. Heart rate was pretty decent at like 155. Stayed with the lead pack. Again, I'm in the black and the orange stripe, getting a drink there with the, where it's red and black with an orange helmet. So yeah, just cruising along nice with this group for a while. Unfortunately, there's no dinosaur suits, which was pretty upsetting, and of course I have to get email while I'm recording this, so there's a little bell going off. So yeah, for almost half the race, we were just jockeying back and forth in the front of the pack. Legs were feeling pretty good. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to take off. We all kind of stuck together, so that was kind of nice. Sounds like the conversation with my wife walked in while I was racing, so that was the chipmunk noises. So I think this was a 15 mile race, had some hills. Whole first half was pretty much flat, so we were moving along pretty good. We're 24 miles an hour average. I think I got another thumbs in this, just one. It's kind of sad, I guess. I don't know. It'd be nice to get a couple more. I could see them while dropping down, but I got one. So it's like great. Alright, there's a train, little speed train off in front of us there. We're coming into a little like western town. Got a couple saloons in here. I think the shootout at the OK Corral happening over on the left. Looks like it's leaving there. Some watermelons on the side of the road. I think they're cactuses, but they look like watermelons. So still with the group, just kind of, changing place. Overall, pretty good race so far. Heart rate staying around 155, which is good. And yeah, we lose a couple people, and then they catch back up. Every once in a while, there'll be a little breakaway. I was thinking of doing one there, but I didn't want to tire myself out. So I'm not sure how long I can keep this pace up for, 15 miles. I think it took me like 45 minutes to complete. So I didn't want to get too crazy. Every once in a while I wanted to just take off, but I figured I'll just stay in the back. I figured if I took off and burned myself out too quick, I'd be in last place. So now I'm sitting in 5th. Again, here comes some of the group. Of course, the thing looks like it's freezing on me. There we go. Guess my computer processor isn't as good as I thought it was. Can't watch a video and record at the same time. There's some Mickey Mouse. There's a brontosaurus. It's just a statue. I think there's like a little dino diner or something like that. Pretty soon we should be heading into the jungles. There's like a little futuristic type place you get to go through in Watopia. A little sci-fi sign. Cruising around 24 miles an hour, still doing a pretty good pace. I'm surprised I stayed in the front for this long, but it wasn't too hard because it was flat. And just trying to keep up with them, and then I'd push a little too hard and get out front, and then have to slow down and try to fall back in again. slow down on the processor there. I don't know if it's going to record that way or not. Alright, now we're starting to get into the hilly section. So this is where all the elevation is going to be. Trying to keep up with these guys, but my legs were burning. Alright, we're at the halfway mark right here. 7 miles in, 7 to go. Still doing 20 miles an hour average. Trying to catch these guys, but they're probably good in the hills, so they're pulling away from us. We got him, I think it's M. Johnston. I was hoping he'd kind of stick with me and we'd get a little pace line going and try to reel these guys in. There's like a brontosaurus over there. And it looks like the video's stuttering. Not sure how it's gonna record that or not, if it's just gonna freeze up. Can't really tell what's going on here because my screen's frozen. Technology, I love it. Here we go. Johnston. Was hoping he'd kind of take his turn in the front. He'd get in front, but then slow down again. I think he was probably tired, so he was just trying to hang on as long as he could. And of course my screen's frozen again. Wonderful. And the groups got 26 seconds on us now, which is a pretty big lead. I didn't think we were going to catch him. Here I thought that this guy was going to go, and then just Ono 1965. So we stayed with him for a little bit. Yeah, it still takes long, 500% speed. It's a long video, probably boring as usual for everybody, but whatever. I got nothing better to do, so I'll record it, put it out here. If you're still with me, cool. If not, that's cool too. Alright, so the three of us are here. This guy, Ono, takes off. Johnson follows him. Alright, so once we get through there, we get a little bonus. So I got the anvil. I think the anvil basically makes you 10 pounds heavier, and I knew this section pretty good, so it's got some pretty steep downhills, so I used the anvil so I could really pick up some speed and zip past those two guys. I was getting tired, so I figured if I could at least get a little distance, I should be able to hold on. So I'm just pushing through these hills, and they're taking their toll on me. I'm getting tired. Yeah, there's up to 8% grade. I think at that point I was getting a drink and dry in my face, and I slowed down too much, and Ono caught me and took off. Poor Johnston's way in the back. He doesn't catch up to us. But I'm watching this. I think it's Barron. I think that's what it is. Barron's. He's slowly chopping time off from me, and my screen's frozen again, so I'm not sure what's going on. This is ridiculous. Can't believe this thing can keep up. It's not that bad. We're almost done. We're at 11.6 miles. We got 2.3 to go. I can see Ono 1965 in front of me. I'm trying to catch him, but I just can't. He's got 4 seconds. Usually bouncing back between 3 and 4 seconds. K Barone is like 4 seconds behind me. He's slowly eating away that time. Eventually he does catch us. Alright, it's Barone, I guess. Or Baron. He's not French, he's American. So yeah, he just caught us, so I was able to get in his draft a little bit and catch up to Ono. So my plan now is just kind of hang out with these three guys, or at least this Baron guy. And then Ono, he's got some, dude's got some power. He just comes out of nowhere. So we're down to 0.9 miles, averaging 22, 23 miles an hour. Heart rate's still in 160s, which isn't bad. Alright, got a half a mile. I'm wondering if any of these guys are going to make a move to the finish, so I'm just trying to keep with them. I thought Ono was going to take off. So right up in the top there you can see that blue thing, that's the finish. So at this point I figured I'm just going for it, and didn't look like anybody chased me, so I finished in 7th. And that's the end of the video, so catch you later.